as penalty time is up for St. John's. So they're on a power play for 15 seconds. They've got a breakout here. Here comes Satella. Satella! Oh, he mishandles the puck. Rebound. Rosick shoots. It's blocked. Another shot. Score! Satella on the follow-up. The third power play goal of the period for the Pioneers. And it's 3-1.
From Louis E. Perazzo Rink in East Boston, it is Suffolk University Ice Hockey. Tonight, the Rams wrap up the season series with the Johnson & Wales Wildcats. Thanks for tuning into the broadcast, everybody. Alongside Colin Barkin, our producer, I'm David Marr, and yes, this is the warmest I've been all day long. The Rams and the Wildcats got together in Pawtucket last night, with the Rams coming back from down 2-0 to beat the Wildcats 3-2. They had a +30 shot differential in the final 2 periods of the game, and 2 third-period goals from Michael Gallagher and Marco Giraffe sealed the victory. The Rams entered today currently in first place, 1 point ahead of both Curry and UNE for the top spot in the conference. A win tonight will go a long way to staying pace with those 2 teams against the Wildcats, who look to bounce back from last night's tough loss at home. The third and final installment of the season series between these 2 teams coming up next on the CNE Sports Network.
Arnold gets it to Leonard in the left circle. Puck knocked out of his hands. Rebound comes out in front, and a backhander score! That didn't take long. 27 seconds for Marco Giraffe, the leading goal scorer, is back on the scoreboard, and it's 1-0. Here's Walsh, up ahead from McCarthy. McCarthy shoots, he scores! Brendan McCarthy bounces back after 2 good shorthanded chances, gets one even strength, and doubles Hingham's lead. Here comes McKiernan with a step. McKiernan breaks in, right circle, goes towards the net, and he scores! Daniel McKiernan's got his second of the weekend, and it's a game-tying goal, and the Rams tie it up here in the first period. Sean McEachern keeping his second unit on the ice. Here is Giraffe, a pass out in front, and a good save, rebound, score! Seconds later, the Rams take the lead, and it's Josh Milso on the doorstep. His second of the season, and the Rams take a 2-1 lead. Taylor, miscommunication. Out in front, so Sullivan can't hit. Another shot, score! Sean Keenan, and the Eagles take the lead. Intercepted by Grace in the neutral zone. Grace going up the ice, into the right circle, throws one towards the front of the net, and they score! It's Scott McManus! Great play by Grace to get the interception in the neutral zone, and McManus finishes up the chance. He gives the Rams a 1-0 lead with 1:02 to go in the first period. Nor'easters can't clear. Held in. Liatino backpedals to the point. Takes a shot. High. Save Carney. Loose puck in front. And they score! Liatino's point shot took a couple bounces, and it looks like it goes off of McManus and in. And the Rams have tied it for the second time here in the period. Up top now. Fanning on the shot is Smith, and springing free as an Eagle. It's Brown. He comes in, and he scores! Chase Brown, a shorthanded breakaway, gives the Eagles the lead. It's 1-0 Prep. Puck gets batted out by Leonard, late 3-on-2. Leonard to O'Connell, setting up Giraffe. He scores! What a play! And Marco Giraffe has given Suffolk the lead. So now it is Braden Cook, who is a sophomore from Shreveport, Louisiana, who wins the faceoff for the Nor'easters. But it's intercepted. Ondos with a step. Ondos on a breakaway. He scores! Alex Ondos shorthanded. The Rams PK has been flawless this weekend, and it has a shorthanded goal. It's a 1-goal game. Puck gets swatted down, and first one to it is Goldstein. He cannot clear. Held in by Ryder Bisson. He walks in, he scores! Ryder Bisson keeps the puck in, gets to the top of the slot, and gives the Pios the lead. Picked away by O'Connell. He's got Giraffe across. O'Connell dangles. He shoots. That one doesn't get through. Rebound knocked down. Milso off the glass. Gets it down low for Giraffe. Giraffe behind the net. Out in front for O'Connell. He scores! Aiden O'Connell makes it 3-1 Suffolk. Get it out of the zone. Nice move there by Cullity. He's got an open man. That is Michella, who shoots, and he scores! Michael Michella evens things up from Alden Catholic. Liatino shoots, and a good save by Choquette. Rebound. O'Brien scores! Joe O'Brien gets in on the action. 4 goals for Suffolk here in the second period. And the Rams have a 4-1 lead. Boyatzis does not have a +1 or -1 on his stat sheet right now as Hodgett scores. Owen Hodgett has his first goal as a college athlete. And it's 5-2 Rams. Save the puck. Asilo able to keep it in. Plays it for Ballard on the far side. Cross-ice pass. O'Sullivan right on the doorstep. What a play. They score. Tic-tac-toe for Max Ryan on the doorstep with exactly a minute to go. The Eagles convert on the power play and make it 3-1. Here's Friedholm commanding this top power play unit for Lincoln Sudbury. Through the neutral zone and breaks into the offensive zone. In the right circle he goes. Friedholm wraps the puck around the net, now to the left circle. Plays it towards the point now for Dexter Dorr. Back up top. Back to Dexter Dorr. Back to Friedholm. Friedholm walking in. Back to Dexter Dorr. Dexter Dorr back to Friedholm. Friedholm back to Dexter Dorr. Now down low for Ellenboss. That goes back to Dexter Dorr. Dexter Dorr back to Ellenboss now. Ellenboss's cross-ice pass broken up there by Hardiman. Puck played in down low for Kirk. Kirk to Friedholm, top of the left circle. Friedholm to Dexter Dorr. Dexter Dorr walks in, shoots, save made there by Kirchner. Rebound picked up by Friedholm. Friedholm with a minute left on the 5-on-3. Dexter Dorr down low. Plays it across. Friedholm misses the net as it goes off the glass. Takes a weird bounce, and it's played now by Dexter Dorr. Gets it back to Ellenboss, now back to Dexter Dorr. Dexter Dorr shoots, save made again by Kirchner. Loose puck, they score! It is Brendan Whalen on the doorstep, making it 2-0. He shattered his stick on the shooting attempt. Right on the doorstep, it's a first goal of the 5-on-3. Still 37 seconds left on the Morawski penalty. And the Warriors retake the lead with less than 10 minutes to play. Some good back and forth passing between Dylan Dexter Dorr and Rex Friedholm from the left circle and the top of the point. And it's Brendan Whalen on the doorstep with his second goal of the game to give the Warriors a 2-1 lead with less than 9.5 minutes left in the game. Ellenboss plays it up top. Gets it back off the pass from Sacco. Now Dexter Dorr. Dexter Dorr to Ellenboss. Now to Sacco. 15 seconds left. So the Lincoln Sudbury coaching staff telling the Warriors to shoot it. They do, but it's blocked. That was Dexter Dorr on the shot. And the Raiders clear all the way down. Final seconds tick away off the penalty clock, and Morawski's out of the box. 2-1 Lincoln Sudbury as this puck is dumped in on Kirchner, who makes the save.